Good evening, people. 7:21 p.m. 4/2/2017. Got my last coffee of the day here. And it's very near sundown. And then we move on to having my little lights on in here. My fairy lights. I ordered fairy lights from my office. Kind of just put a glow on the room. You know, so I could see. So anyway, having so much trouble with this computer tonight. I would have been on here a half hour ago, but I had to shut 2 or 3 things down up here, and I even closed out my email. Normally it's one of the last things to go, but I didn't really need it. This morning, I don't know what brought it on. Yeah, I guess I do. Well, maybe not. This article here, I believe, came after I thought of General Stubblebine. And the article I'm referencing, for the moment, I'm not going to really go into it, because the title pretty much sums it up for me. Okay? SB18 bill will allow authorities to enter unvaccinated kids' homes. You know, that's always been pretty much an issue with a lot of people. And, so I looked up, what was it? It's a card you can get, but you have to say that it's religious reasons. I forget the name of the card now. Vaccine exemption card. But you've got to say that it's because of religious reasons that you're declining their vaccine. So I don't know what other people will do if they don't want to say it's against their religion, but they have other reasons. Maybe for the sake of their kids they do. You know, it's just one of those weird, oh my God sort of things. What can you do? You don't want your kids pumped full of certain stuff, of course. I can see that side of it. But a lot of people, they don't see that side of it. And that's where the problem comes in. So now, that bill there, might want to keep an eye on that. SB18. Okay? So then, I don't know which came first this morning, but all of a sudden I felt like Googling General Stubblebine. Well, I found out that he passed away February 6th of 2016. And he was also born on February 6th, all those years before. So it kind of, you know, it's kind of strange. Alright. And I knew him as, I knew him as Dr. Laibow's husband. She's the one with the Codex Alimentarius. And I'll try to leave a link in the description so you can see the text of that. But also, and I also didn't know this about him, he was a STARGATE general. And this book here, Reading the Enemy's Mind Inside Stargate, America's Psychic Espionage Program, by Paul Smith. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and G plus that. Excuse me. Guess I needed a sip. And I had some Wikipedias up too on my Facebook earlier. Wikipedia stuff about him. He was like the head of Army intelligence for a number of years. But I don't guess everybody liked him, just like anybody else. Not everybody will like the same person. One reason I say that is because someone had mentioned that he took one look at the Codex Alimentarius and suddenly was an expert or something. But I don't know that side of it. I don't even go there. I watched those videos several years ago when they were making a big, health push. It's kind of wet around here today. We got rain, and none of that's really helping me. But yeah, here's what it was called, the vaccine exemption card. And I posted on here, I informed her that Missouri law, that's where I'm at, allows one to opt out of vaccinations by filling out a religious exemption card from the health department. Well, what does that do to you? Does that put you in with a different religion than what you want to? Because people are waking up, to certain things. They had been in like a dead zone. This was Dr. Rima Truth Reports. That's her. She went by her own name and I guess never took Stubblebine's name. And maybe they weren't even really legally married. Who even knows? It's not my problem. Is it your problem? So then I ran across this little bit here. Nazis and the aliens. I should have had that open already. Okay, Pine Gap in Australia provides evidence of the use of black Tesla. During that time, Major General Albert N. Stubblebine, Director, U.S. Army Intelligence Security Command, oversaw a program dedicated to remote viewing, where operatives were tasked with, amongst other things, tracking Soviet boomer submarines. Okay? Then this private company, he was on the board of directors, specializing in remote viewing and other activities, with Major Ed Dames. You might have heard of him. That's not the real interesting thing, though. I know I sound horrible. My earlier screencasts, I didn't sound so bad, but Major General, key sponsor of the STARGATE project at Fort Meade, Maryland, Stubblebine was convinced of the reality of a wide variety of psychic phenomena. He required that all of his battalion commanders learn how to bend spoons in the manner of celebrity psychic Uri Geller. You might not remember him. That might be before your time a little bit. And he himself attempted several psychic feats, in addition to walking through walls, such as levitation and dispersing distant clouds with his mind. See here, February 6th, 1930, February 6th, 2017. Oh, 2017, I said 2016. Well, okay. I apologize. Then I clipped this out of a Google book. Whatever it was that warped Stubblebine's cutlery, and Stranger Things, Stubblebine's spoons, warped Meade spoon benders. And yeah, as I was trying to post this one little part, G Plus began to block me. And I thought this was interesting. CIA proved Uri Geller is psychic. Spoonbender tells how spies tested him for psychic powers. U.S. spooks ran tests on Uri Geller to see if his supposed psychic abilities were whatever, real or something. I'm not going there. Then, of course, you've heard of the men who stare at goats, right? So I'll probably put these same links with the video when I'm done. I'm sorry I'm having so much trouble and my voice sounds horrifying. And my little puzzle is just kind of going by the wayside. And it does this to me all the time. Like it really loves to reload. There we go. And I just kind of mess with this, you know, while I'm sometimes waiting for pages to load or something like that. It's no really big deal. So, just something to while my time away with. And I'll just mess with it, probably like when this video uploads, I'll be messing with this. Because I haven't gotten that many alerts on Facebook this afternoon, so people probably found some good TV to watch or out in the yard with their family or something, you know. So, I'm going to cut this short. Thanks for watching.